I woke up this morning to the news that Straw, my movie with Taraji P. Henson and Tiana Taylor, is #1. And it looks like God is in the global business too, because I saw in the UK it's #1. I'm so incredibly grateful. I'm so excited. You know, as a comic who I make my living making people laugh, to do drama, and step out of my comfort zone. Like I'm thankful that Tyler Perry gave me a starring role and believed in me enough to cast me in the movie and trusted me enough to be able to play my character, Nicole, who was named Henrietta. But I told Tyler we can't do Henrietta because I'm a single woman, and that right there, Henrietta will crash all.
All right, you guys. So if you have not seen Tyler Perry's movie Straw, then you may not want to listen to this review or my commentary because I don't want to spoil it for you. But as you heard Sherry Shepherd say, the movie Straw by Tyler Perry is #1 on Netflix in the United States and also in the UK. Now, I did get a chance to watch the movie Friday night, and I was very much taken aback by the plot twists. When we got to the end, I thought, wow, I would have never expected to realize that she was actually just hallucinating, and her daughter had already died the day before, and all this stuff that she was seeing was not really happening. Tyler Perry does a good job on shedding light on the systemic issues, poverty. He touched on racism and basically mental health struggles. But there are some critics who felt like the film kind of leaned kind of heavy into like melodrama. They felt that the plot twist was a little exaggerated and that Taraji's actions and things that she did were not plausible for some viewers. But I thought the movie was really good because I mean, yeah, it was pretty dramatic, but it touched on things that could possibly happen. I mean, the title Straw is like, it was like the last straw for her, going through poverty, her daughter dying, not really having anybody to help her. I just thought the movie was good. Now, a lot of people feel the same way. A lot of people praise the film for its emotional depth. They praise Taraji, Sherry Shepherd, and Tiana Taylor for their performances. And then other people criticize it. They said, there were negative stereotypes about Black women. But notably, the film was shot in just 4 days, which has sparked some further debate about the production quality. Some people felt like there was not a good balance into the lead up of the drama. It was like the film started off kind of like straight into the dramatics right away. And I can understand that. But if you look past that, there was a good message in the film. And now, like I said, a lot of people said they really enjoyed the movie. And a lot of people said that they cried. Now, I didn't cry, but here is one girl's review, and she was very emotional about this movie. So let's take a listen to what she had to say.
Baby, oh my gosh. Okay. I wasn't even gonna post this review tonight. In my mind, I was about to finish this movie and just go to sleep. I wasn't prepared for all this right here. Don't y'all mind my eyebrows. I just got them done, so they real dark. But Tyler Perry. Taraji P. Henson, Sherry Shepherd, and Tiana Taylor. If y'all don't report to this damn group chat, baby, I was not prepared for this ride Straw was going to take me on. Oh my God, I'm about to cry all over again. Like, I'm not going to spoil it for nobody because I need y'all to watch it and get the raw emotion that a lot of us are getting right now. Hands down, One of the best. Tyler, when you get in that writing room and show your ass like this, storyline was chef's kiss. The performances were chef's kiss. The sisterhood, the love that these black women have for each other despite, and not even just the main characters, the other characters in here too. The love that these black women just have for each other. This was a good ass movie. I'll go into a full further review when I get my emotions and my life in order. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this one was good.
All right. So as you can see, a lot of people had a lot of emotion behind this movie. But before I go, just to wrap it up really quickly, Taraji was playing a mother by the name of Janiyah, and she had a young daughter where she could not afford her medication. She was raising her with little to no help, and she seemed to be Janiyah's reason and motivation. Then all of a sudden her daughter dies. She had a seizure, and the next day she wakes up, and it seems as if Taraji is just, I guess, in so much grief that her mind, she mentally just lost it mentally and was actually hallucinating and seeing things that were not there, moving throughout her day as if her daughter was still alive and she was not physically there. And we didn't even realize that until we got to the end. But if you kind of look back, you'll notice how people were looking at her weird before we actually realized the truth. And sadly, the day after her daughter dies, she still gets up and goes to work. So it really made you look at, or what we saw was, we saw a grieving mother that just simply snapped. We saw a single mother, just struggling on her own, who had no help, wasn't able to get her daughter her medication, was having problems on the job. People were being rude. And it really made you stop and think about how, a lot of people are able to pay their bills, pay for their medicine, but there are individuals who cannot afford to pay for their medicine. They're barely making it to pay their rent or their mortgage. People are getting evicted. She ended up losing her car during a traffic stop. I mean, it was just one thing after another. And I think people forget this, it may not escalate the way that it did for her in the movie, but people are dealing with real life struggles every single day. And it really makes you remember, like, you just got to be kind to each and every person you interact with, because you just never know what could be the last straw for someone and that could cause them to have a mental breakdown. But if you watch the movie, drop down in the comments, let me know what you thought about it. Did you think it was too dramatic or over the top, or do you think the movie overall had a very good message? I always love to hear what you guys are thinking. Let me know your comments below. And once again, thanks for watching.
We should move with grace at all times, because you never know what somebody's going through. Never judge a book by its cover, because you never know what battles a person are fighting. You just don't. And really see people. Really don't just throw "how you doing" and really wait for a response, and really ask the question to want to know. Connect with people, say hi, how are you, and really mean it, because that could save a human's life. Just that human interaction, especially for people who feel unseen.
Right.